Sands comes set. He's going to work out of a set position at the belt. First pitch to Abrams. Right on twine. Swing and a drive. Deep right center field. Going back is right fielder Wallner. And that one is gone. So it'll be 3-2. Full count. Irvin in the line. First pitch to Wallner. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. At the track, at the wall, and that one is gone! Watch it fly, Riley Adams, top of the first. And we are live and in it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into District Nation. And tonight, we have NBA basketball. As you know, we did mark it more as a DC located channel, but if you didn't know, I am more of a Mavericks fan. So tonight, I'm be coming on with my favorite team. I'm wearing my Luka Doncic uniform, even though he is no longer on the team. I'm excited to watch the Mavericks basketball today. We're starting, I think the countdown said 16 minutes, about 2 minutes ago. So we are about 14 minutes away from the tip-off. What is up, Ultimate Sports Network? Hello. Be sure to tune in to Ultimate Sports Network. He's doing a Santa Claus watch, and that's going to be pretty good. Good for him, and I'm excited to tune into that. Hope everyone is having a good day. We have Mavericks going to the Pelicans. The Dallas Mavericks visiting the New Orleans Pelicans. This game will be starting at 8 p.m., but it's going to start a little later than that. We know how the NBA goes. Just looking at this game a little bit, the exact percentage is 53.6% for this game to the 46% for the Pelicans, 53 go to the Mavericks. This game is going to be from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, LA. So some quick facts right here as we get ready for this game. 3 Dallas Mavericks players were listed as game time decisions until about 30 minutes ago. If you were wondering, those 3 players were Max Christie, Klay Thompson, and Cooper Flagg. Klay Thompson has been listed as good. Cooper Flagg has been listed as good, which is great. And then, of course, Max Christie, 2 of 3. Christie just happens to be the one who's staying out. Christie is sick. So they're going to be missing a shooting guard tonight. The Mavericks will miss him tonight. Max Christie, the 6'5", 190 guard. Obviously, we're excited to watch some basketball here today. But most importantly, I'm excited to watch Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg, in my opinion, he's already earned Rookie of the Year, and we're in December. I think he has already earned it. He's been amazing. Cooper Flagg has been easily even one of the better guards in the league. He's been running the point guard, and he's not a point guard. He's been running the point a little bit. That's crazy to me. 1 day and 9 hours until Santa takes off. That is right. So excited for Santa Claus to take to the skies and get Christmas started, even though Christmas has been started for me for about a month. We did our first Christmas theme stream back in November, late November, so that happened. So as you can see, it says 8 p.m. for start time, but that's most obviously not right. And I'm excited to see Santa take off. You can watch it with Ultimate Sports Network. We redirected to him on Saturday when he did his countdown test. He just talked for a little while. Happy to tune into that just a little bit. So we are about now maybe 10 minutes away from the tip-off. I'm excited to see how this game goes. For their ads, they're showing Christmas Day highlights of different games. NBA Christmas is always great. We will not be streaming a Christmas Day game. I would rather take off that day. But I think someone else will be. And Christmas Day, I know how there's football games. Christmas is the basketball is the Christmas Day. That you can't watch football on Christmas. That is a basketball's day. If you're going to watch sports on that day, you got to watch basketball. So far, our poll for today is favorite part of the holiday season. The time off is winning right now. I feel like that's pretty true. Everybody wants the time off. Hope everyone is excited to watch the 11 and 18 Mavericks, who have been pretty good. They're 4th in the Southwest Division, behind Memphis, Houston, and San Antonio. New Orleans is behind them, though. So this is a Southwest matchup. And the Mavericks have a much better record, so I hope the Mavericks can get the win tonight. I think they can put it away tonight. Santa takes off at 5 a.m. Eastern Time on the 24th, a.k.a. Christmas Eve. Thank you for that information, Ultimate Sports Network. We're still counting down to the start of this game. So now, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and check up on what is going on in the NBA world. Let's go ahead and take a look as they're showing the overhead of the Smoothie King Center, home of the New Orleans Pelicans. Obviously, the broadcast is themed a little bit Christmas, so I'm going to probably work in some of that, especially with our question first off. Question is, what is your favorite part of the holiday season? If I could open it, it'd be spending time with family or opening presents. Both those things are fun. And the shoot-around's going on. The Pelicans are shooting around. And, of course, our Mavericks are visiting them. If you're not a Mavericks fan, you can still hang out here. Our only rules are just no spoilers. And if have fun in the chat, make some arguments, make your points. Just don't get too messy with it. Don't get angry about it. So some other scores going on in the league. The Hornets are losing to the Cavaliers 55-52. The Pacers are currently beating the Celtics 30-18. So here are some games that are going to start. At 9 p.m., the Jazz and the Nuggets tip off. 9:30, Grizzlies and Thunder. Magic and Warriors tip off at 10 p.m. And at 10 p.m. as well is the Pistons and Trailblazers. So those are your NBA games tonight, as well as the Mavericks-Pelicans game tonight. Oh, that's going on. And, of course, there's also Monday Night Football. So we're going to check in on Monday Night Football every so often. We have to. At ad breaks, at halftime, I might just go over there and call that a little bit. We'll go over our stats and call that a little bit. And if they're still going after, we'll redirect to Rhino, who's on the mic for that game, or someone else who is. I don't know exactly who's on the mic for that game, but we will check. We're going to explore a little bit. I'm worried I'm Butcher, the watch along. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just stay calm the entire time. Have fun with it. That's all you can do. That's what I think when I get on the mic. So Dr. Delay is going to be on the mic as well. Snowman is going to be on the call tonight. Good luck to the Snowman. I love tuning in to the Snowman. He's on call. He's got a morning show. Go check out Snowman Multimedia. I believe PAS was going to hop on for this. So Pure Adrenaline Sports is going to hop on for this call, for this game tonight. A lot of people are calling Monday Night Football. You can't just do the game everybody's calling. You got to do something unique. Some people might want basketball right now. We got 3 likes on the stream. Thank you to everyone who has already smashed that like button. Let's try to hit 10 likes tonight, maybe gain a few subscribers while we're at it. We're closer and closer to the start of this one. And if you're wondering, just a little blast of the past for Wizards fans who are here. I'm a Mavericks fan, but Jordan Poole is on the Pelicans roster, if you're wondering. That's just an interesting thing to me. Jordan Poole, not too many minutes here. He got a lot of minutes in D.C. because he was on a much lower team in the skill level. But now he's on a better team, and they do have a point guard. And as well, who's on this roster? DeAndre Jordan. He is on the Pelicans roster, listed as a player, which is surprising to me. Hope you're all excited. And as well, maybe you are a fantasy basketball fan. I know. I am very into fantasy basketball. That's one of the things I do. Love fantasy basketball. So tonight I have a few people playing. I have Cooper Flagg on my team. TJ McConnell's already out. That's fun. But Jaylen Brown is playing tonight, as well as Jay Huff and Jimmy Butler. They're some people who I have playing tonight for my fantasy team. And Franz Wagner is playing, but he is on my injury reserve right now, my IR. So that's, for me, a little bit about fantasy. Hope everyone's having a good fantasy season, basketball and football. My football season didn't go as well as I'd want it to go. I enjoy basketball more anyway, fantasy-wise. You got all these people coming out saying they're excited to play on Christmas. I'm excited to watch some teams on Christmas. But I don't like that everyone's calling the 5 p.m. game nap time, because that is Mavericks Warriors. And I believe that might be a pretty good game just because I am a Mavericks fan. And I'd love to see Cooper Flagg dominate Steph Curry. If you're wondering, December 25th, the Mavericks will be wearing their green uniforms. Blast from the past uniforms. Love seeing those. Tonight they're wearing alternate blue uniforms with Mav stitched over it. And it's white trim. And tomorrow's game, on the 23rd, they're wearing black uniforms with blue and white trim. I like the black ones that say Dallas. They are at home hosting Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. So that's going on for them. We're just a few minutes away from tip-off here. They're doing some highlights right now, showing off getting ready for the game. The national anthem just happened, so they'll announce lineups and get going. It'll be interesting to see tonight who gets in the game for the Mavericks. You got a few people who are out. We'll go through them throughout, but the big one I think is Kyrie. He was expected in early 2026. It was like January 5th for him. Now it is mid-February, so the recovery is taking a little bit of time for Kyrie. Hopefully the Mavericks staff, we know that the Mavericks are good at recovering players, getting them ready, so hopefully the Mavericks can just recover a little bit with him, get him ready. Don't make him rush it in, because we have a good roster right now. You have D'Angelo Russell, who's been running the points, running the point. D'Angelo Russell has been doing that. You're seeing Najee Marshall step up a little bit. P.J. Washington seeing some good action. All these people are doing what they need to do. And I'm loving seeing them play. It's interesting to see all that. And, of course, Cooper Flack. I mean, just turned 19 recently. Amazing already. I mean, great. It's already great. Cooper Flag is just really good. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Now they're saying coming up is tip-off, so I think we're almost to tip-off. I hope everyone is ready for this basketball game. I know I am. I hope everyone is locked in for this game between the Dallas Mavericks and the New Orleans Pelicans. And this game is regionally covered. It's not on any national television right now, so I'm getting it that way. Hope everyone is ready. We'll go through some game stats that I've prepared. I have it all ready. I got some spotting boards ready to go. Excited to call this game. Year 1 of the Google Santa Tracker tradition on Ultimate Sports Network starts in just under a day and 9 hours now. I'm excited for that, USN. Hope you have fun with that. My tradition is calling games and just doing that. Love this background with the Pelicans court. It's actually pretty nice. Hope we're ready for this game. If we stream tomorrow, which it is a very big if, I always have to say that because I don't know if we will stream. It will be probably the Mavericks game tomorrow because there's no football going on tomorrow. It would end up being basketball. And they are announcing the starting lineups now. Looks like Derek Queen is going to be starting for the Pelicans. That's just one that I see. That's just a little thing. And they were talking about how Sadiq Bey is averaging 19 points over his last 10 games. We'll see if the Mavericks defense can shut him down a little bit tonight. And just remember, I'm going to probably be a little behind on screen just from the scoreboard on ESPN to this game. Just let me make the call. No spoilers in the chat. I'll probably get those starting lineups in just a moment. And if we don't, I can go through them as this game gets going. So the New Orleans Pelicans are going to be wearing their red uniforms. Mavs are going to be wearing their alternate blues, darker blue. And they're getting ready to go. Pelicans have a pretty packed stadium tonight. Not all the seats are filled, but most of them are. In my opinion, it's rather a smaller court. The actual outside of the arena is much smaller of the Smoothie King Center. It's not as big. It's a little bit smaller in my opinion. And that's just from the sky that they're showing. I like the view they have. There's a very happy holidays theme here as we get going, at least from what I'm watching. The red uniforms from the Pelicans. We'll see how this game gets going, and their subscriber 120. Thank you for that subscription. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a great day, new subscriber. I'm trying my best to go to the whole 25 hours of me talking without falling asleep. I mean, the music should keep you awake, and if you do, you can take some breaks, drink some water, all that. You can do whatever you need. This season, the Hornets have the most minutes by rookies. Third most is Mavericks. Second most is Pelicans. So we'll see a young team here play tonight. We'll see how the Mavericks do tonight. I'll point out, so Cooper Flag is starting, it's not like that was a surprise to me. I'll try to pick out all the starters I can as we get going through this game. I'm excited to do it. Anthony Davis is out there. PJ Washington is out there as well in their blue alternate Mavs uniforms. Let's get going here. District Nation live with basketball. Hope you are ready for this game between the Mavericks and the Pelicans. Let's all have some fun. Me on the call. So AD is going to take the tip here. The tip is up, and it is tipped back the Mavericks' direction, and Cooper Flag is going to take it up. He's going to have a man on him up the middle. He's going to drive down to the three-point line, pass it up the middle to Davis, who lays it in for a layup, and it's immediately 2-0 Mavericks. Davis on the court. Ryan Nembhard is also out there. Nembhard's going to be on ball here. Down to the corner. Up top with it is Derek Queen. Queen looking for a good pass. Zion not out there right now. Dishes it off. Driving into Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey up with a layup. Blocked by Davis and out of bounds. Anthony Davis with a nice little block there. But I believe there is a foul call here. Yes, Sadiq Bey is going to shoot free throws here immediately. 11:28 to go on the clock. He immediately draws a foul from Anthony Davis, and Sadiq Bey is going to shoot his first couple free throws of the night. And just so you know, the scoreboard is ahead of me. Sadiq Bey drains the first one. Well, I just don't want to fall asleep and then be nothing talking much for 5 hours. Second free throw is good. So now Cooper Flag will take this one up, speeds it down court a little bit, gets it over the half-court line, dribbling it around. Nembhard will fake a pick. Cooper Flag at the three-point line, dishes it over to Davis again. Davis top of the key, will drive in. Posting up, goes up for a mid-ranger, doesn't go. Rebounded by Sadiq Bey. Bey dribbling it up now. He dishes it off. He gives it up to Murphy, gives it up. Driving in. Dribbling it around is Jeremiah Fears. Fears gives it up to Bey. Bey driving in. Stops at the three-point line. Gives it back to Fears. Fears steps back over the three-point line. He's going to drive in. Step back again. Dribbling around. Pulls up for a mid-ranger with AD on him. Shot clock goes off. And not in time for the Mavericks. Mavericks will get the ball now. So still 2-2 here. 10:48 on the clock. So now Nembhard will bring this one up for the Mavericks as Cooper Flag goes down to hang out on the wing. He goes and sets a pick for Nembhard here. Nembhard drifts to the right. Davis with another pick. Nembhard stops. Looking to pass somewhere. Finds Davis down low, but it's stolen. That one's stolen by Derek Queen. Queen going to drive all the way and kicks it into the corner. Fears is going to stop in the corner, drive around. Wide open for three. Good from downtown. That was Herbert Jones on the three for the Pelicans. Nembhard dribbling around on the wing position. Dribbles towards the free throw line. Takes a little mid-ranger. No good. AD with the offensive rebound. But it's recovered by Sadiq Bey. Bey going to drive all the way in. Kicks it into the corner. But it goes to no one. That was intended for Trey Murphy III. But the pass goes nowhere. Nembhard stopped at the free throw line. And then found AD, but it was stolen by Sadiq Bey. So it's a 5-2 game. So now they'll get it in. And he throws it down immediately. That was Trey Murphy III on the dunk. So now Cooper Flag will bring it up. It's 7-2 Pelicans now. Flag dribbling around the three-point line on the right side. Flag off a pick. Driving in. Kicks it out. Nembhard around the three-point line. Will dribble it back out to reset. Now he drives in. Nembhard stops. He gives it up. Stop and pop drives in. Going up for a layup. And that is good on the layup from Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall makes it 7-4 with a nice little layup. Mavericks trail by 3 and bring it up as Sadiq Bey. Bey drives in, kicks it back out for 3. The big man, and he no good. Flag with the rebound, but then it's taken. Layup in. Wow. So Jeremiah Fears steals it from Flag after a rebound and gets it up, so it's 9-4 Pelicans. AD. Mid-rangers drives in. Trying to post up a little bit. Drives in. Gets it stolen. Recovered. Driving down. Kicks it over to the corner. And a nice little layup not gotten. Recovered, but not gotten again. AD with a rebound. AD, long pass. PJ Washington misses the layup. And Washington recovers it in the corner. Passes it to Flag. But this one's stolen. And then Flag falls, but he's okay. Long lob. Wow. Saddiq Bey tried to throw a long half-court lob to Trey Murphy III, and that does not work at all. Or Queen. That was Queen on the lob to Trey Murphy III, and that one does not work at all. So now Ryan Nembhard will bring this one up. Nembhard off a pick, drives, stops, driving in, finds himself. Step back. Nice little mid-ranger. No good. Rebounded by Derek Queen. Queen bringing it up. Kicks it over to Fears. Fears drives in. Layup. No good. Offensive rebound. Queen dribbles this one out a little bit, posting up with AD. Dribbles it back out. Finds a man. Into the corner. Finds Queen. And he misses it, but there's a foul on PJ Washington. So Queen had it on the inside, and then PJ Washington comes and gets a foul on him. So now Queen will shoot free throws. 9-4 game. 8:17 to go. First one is missed. Derek Queen misses his first free throw. And now he'll shoot a second. This was a down in the paint shot that he missed on the foul, so he'll take 2 shots. 8:17 to go on the clock. DeAndre Jordan is there, but he seems to not even be wearing a uniform. I don't know why he is still playing. He was on Lob City. Second one is going to be in. Is he going to get... What? Was there a violation? He's going to shoot 3 free throws. There's a violation on the first one, so he's going to shoot 3. It's 10-4, and he's shooting a third free throw. Okay. The third one is good, so it's 11-4. 7-point lead for the Pelicans. Going to be brought up by Najee Marshall. Marshall drive, gives it down to Davis down low. Davis with a little layup and down low, yes! Now he makes it 11-6 on the nice little shot from Anthony Davis. 11-6 game. Going to be some full court defense here from Nembhard. Dribbling around is Jeremiah Fears. Fears kicks it over to Queen. Queen finds a man, and he goes up for a layup. Good on the layup from Herbert Jones, and it's 13-6. Nembhard will push the pace a little bit, finds Najee Marshall. Marshall finds Klay Thompson in the corner for 3. Klay Thompson in the corner for 3, and it's 13-9. They only trail by 4 now. Saddiq Bey with it up top. Bey gonna drive in. Klay Thompson on defense. Bey up. Bey good and 1. 15-9 and 1 for Saddiq Bey. Pelicans coming out hot down low here in the first quarter, and the Mavericks don't seem to know how to defend it. So to be an and 1 here, 15-9 score. Saddiq Bey puts it up, and he drains it, so it's 16-9. Let me answer your question in just a second, USN. Nembhard bringing it up court. Drives to the middle. Cooper Flag is back out there now. Nembhard picks up his dribble. Finds AD at the three-point line with a man on him. AD looking, has not started dribbling it. Now he starts, and he posts up a little bit on Queen. And Queen with the steal, tipped out. Saddiq Bey with the recovery. Bey's going to slow down the pace a little bit here. Bey dribbling around, drives in. Bey alone with a layup, and it's 18-9. So that'll force a timeout here. And now it's an 18-9 game immediately. Mavericks will take a full timeout after Queen stole it from AD when he was down low. Saddiq Bey brought it up, slowed the pace down, and Najee Marshall just could not guard him on the inside. So to make it 18-9. You think I should add anything else to my setup or leave it as it is with just the map and lights and that music? I think the setup's pretty good. I like the setup as it is. So now the Mavericks need to focus on finding something to go. They need to get something going because nothing is working completely for them that much. They're showing the screens that people show. Everyone is dancing in the Pelicans arena because they have a 9-point lead. Everyone seems to be dancing a lot. I think if Cooper Flagg, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis can work together, we could see some good basketball from them. Right now, the Mavericks can just not guard Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey has been able to drive in on everything and score. He's maybe missed one or two, and there's been fouls on all the ones he's missed. So the Mavericks need to figure out a way to guard him and not send him to the line because he's doing pretty well at the line, too. They seem to get dancing here in the Pelicans arena. They don't do that as much for other arenas. They seem to be hyped, especially when you have a 9-point lead in the first quarter. So now we got a few more votes on the poll. Opening presents is now 40%, 20% time with family, and 40% say the time off. 18-9 game. The Pelicans, everything seems to be going in, and nothing is going in for the Mavericks right now. So we need to see some things start dropping and some not dropping for the Pelicans. They showed that dance cam. It's cool how NBA TV lets you see that where it's what's going on in the stadium. I like that. So now the Mavericks will come back on court after their first full timeout. Here in the first quarter, Jason Kidd was able to speak with his team. Let's see what they can get done. So put in the chat maybe, what do you think the Mavericks need to get this game going? We'll see who brings the ball up here. I think if Klay Thompson gets some threes to drop, that would be great. So now, this one will be brought up. Nembhard will go to Flagg. Flagg driving in. Kicks it back out. For three. No good. Davis with a rebound. Davis will go back up with it. No good. And now it's stolen. Kicks it out to Davis. And he lays it in for a layup. So now into the game is Brandon Williams, who shot the three, missed it, and then stole it after the defensive rebound, got it right back to Anthony Davis. So it's an 18-11 game now. Fears dribbling around, gives it off, driving in, putting up, a shot up, is good from Herbert Jones, giving it off of Cooper Flagg on defense. So it's a 20-11 game, 6:20 on the clock. Dribbling around is Brandon Williams, gives it up to Flagg up top. Flagg off a pick. Drives in, stops at the free throw line, takes a jumper. No good. Davis trying to get the rebound, but it's gotten by Saddiq Bey. Is there a foul now? So, like, there's a foul on the Pelicans. So, Herbert Jones with a loose ball foul. Mavs need to be better interior defense and just need a better shot selection. Now Anthony Davis will drive in. Gives it up to Klay Thompson. Thompson pump fake. Drives into the corner. For three. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans will give it up to Jones, who brings it up. Jones finds a man in there. Boom. On the layup. So Jones with the assist. Better shot selection. Need to be more physical near the cup. It's a 22-11 game now. Brandon Williams will bring it up. Williams will give it up to Klay Thompson at the three-point line. Jigs up to Flagg, who drives in, kicks it back out. Driving in is Najee Marshall. Marshall up with a layup, no good. And Davis grabs the rebound and throws it down. And it's 22-13. Brandon Williams on ball defense, driving in his Fears, no good. And there's a foul call. Or excuse me, that's Jordan Poole. So Jordan Poole will go to the foul line now. So Jordan Poole will shoot two here. Davis with a slam after the missed shot. Then he got right back onto defense. That's how you play ball. So Poole will shoot the first of two in a 22-13 game. He's going to sink the first one, which will give the Pelicans a 10-point lead. 10-point lead for the Pelicans at 23-13. Poole shoots the second one, and he'll drain it this time. So Flagg will pass it in. So now Zion's into the game, if you're wondering. Brandon Williams will bring this one up. Williams with the ball dribbling around. Gives it up to Davis down low. Davis finds Thompson in the corner. Thompson pump fakes, drives in for a layup. But then he gives it up to Davis, who lays it in and grabs two. Dribbling around right now is Trey Murphy III. Murphy dribbling around, drives in. Murphy goes up for a shot. Bricked, rebounded by Davis. Davis will bring it up. Finds Najee Marshall. Marshall with a spin move. Drives in into the corner to Brandon Williams. Out to Clay. Clay for three. No good. And that's tipped. Goes out of bounds, and it's Mavericks ball. Yes, tipped out of bounds by the Pelicans. So the Mavericks will have it back. They trail by 9 here with 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go. So now Davis will come off court. He'll get a breather here in the first quarter. Kicks it out. That's Daniel Gafford with the ball. Gafford gives it up to Thompson. Thompson fouled on the 3 and bricks it. He will shoot 3 here. I think he does. He shoots 3 free throws. Jordan Poole wants to talk about the call with the ref. Seems to be talking it over. Well, Klay Thompson's going to shoot 3 free throws. As he shot that 3 as he got fouled, he wasn't really looking to make it. He probably just wanted the free throws. And he misses the first one, so the score will stay 24-15 for now. He has 2 more to go. 9-point deficit. He still looks happy to be here, though, which is interesting. Second shot is good. So now it's a 24-16 game. Into the game now is Karlo Matkovic for the Pelicans. Klay Thompson will shoot a third here to try to cut the lead to 7, as it's at 8 right now. Shot up, and it bricks out. Rebounded by Zion. Zion will bring it up. I'll get to your question in a minute. Zion going to drive all the way in, goes up, and he finds a layup. So now Cooper Flagg will bring it up in a game. They're down by 10. Flagg dribbling around. Going to drive in. Tries to go all the way in. He's going to kick it out to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Good from deep. 26-19. Klay Thompson hits another 3. Cooper Flagg on defense. He's guarding Trey Murphy III. Driving in. Pull. Step back. 3. He can't get it. Rebounded. Recovered by Brandon Williams, who gives it up to Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg drives all the way in, and he's fouled. Will he shoot 2? So there's a foul. Did you really write that down when I said that? I did not. I was joking with you. So Cooper Flagg will shoot 2 here. 26-19 with 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Cooper Flagg, the rookie for the Mavs. Trying to grab some points. He misses the first. So Mavericks have missed a few free throws tonight. Coming into the game is Jose Alvarado. Coming out of the game is Herbert Jones for the Pelicans. Flagg will shoot another, and this time he drains it. Zion will bring it up. Zion stops at the 3-point line, drives in. Klay Thompson on defense on him. Zion goes up and finds a layup. So now it's 28-20. That's Brandon Williams bringing it up again. Williams finds Klay Thompson, top of the key. Thompson gives it back to Brandon Williams. Williams gives it off. Up for a layup. Oh, and it's stolen. Gives to Flagg in the corner. Flagg for 3. And he sinks it. And it's 28-23. Cooper Flagg with a nice little 3-pointer from the corner. And it's a 5-point deficit. Trey Murphy III up with it. Gives it off to Zion. Zion driving in. Cooper Flagg on defense. Throws it off the leg. Recovered. And it is Mavs ball, I believe. .313 to go. Mavericks trail by 5. So now the Pelicans will take a timeout in a 5-point game. So now the Mavericks are starting to crawl back just a little bit. Something you want to see. It's good when they start to crawl back just a little bit. Just find those little bits, and it's a 5-point game now. It was 10. It's 1 point. They're slowly climbing back. The interior defense is getting a little bit better, but Zion is just killing them right now. You got to find a way to beat Zion. That's probably their biggest thing right now. We got 14 people watching us right now. What is up, everybody? Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, say something in the chat, and put something in the poll. Say what is up. Make sure you're hanging out with us the right way, and that's to have fun with it. So it's a 5-point deficit. We'll check up on our view count just quickly here, because I'd like to see what we're looking at already. We'll see what the Mavericks can do on the interior, as USN said. With Jose Alvarado out there, he's a smaller build, a guy who can grab those little steals. That's something he can do. So our viewer count right now is 109. Let's go. Already 109 views. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the game, everybody. Everyone else is streaming Monday Night Football. I enjoy basketball more, in my opinion. Especially Mavericks. This is our second basketball game called. The first one was a Wizards game. So Jordan Poole tried to hit that step-back three that he's done in the past. Jordan Poole is good at that move, but he couldn't do it. Flashes of 2025. We'll see if Cooper Flagg can get going. You haven't seen too much from him just yet. And there are some Mavericks fans courtside. Let's go. Mavericks fans are courtside. Mavericks fans exist in New Orleans. They exist in New Orleans, ladies and gentlemen, and they obviously exist in D.C. So it was just the team. I played 2K with them early on and said, hey, I like this team. And they're my team, and I'm currently wearing a Dallas uniform. So 5-point lead for the Pelicans, who are wearing their Crescent uniforms. I like those. Crescent City. Jordan Poole's going to give this one in. He's going to pass it in. He gives it up to Zion. Zion with a man on him. Zion goes up, and he's blocked by Gafford. Zion goes up again, grabs the points this time. He gives it into Brandon Williams. Will bring it up. Williams dribbling it up. Williams takes a pick off of Gafford. Williams gives it up to Clay. Clay wide open for three. Bricked. Rebounded by Zion. Zion will bring it up. Zion finds a lob. Gives it up to Matkovic for a lob. And it's 32-23. 4 points in a row for the Pelicans. 9-point lead now. Now Caleb Martin has it. Caleb Martin dribbling around. Comes off a pick. Martin to the left side of the court. Finds a man in the corner. Najee for three. Can't get it. Rebounded by Alvarado. Alvarado will give it up to Poole. Poole trying to drive in. Goes up for two, and he gets it. So now it's 34-23 to 11-point lead for the Pelicans. Brandon Williams pushing the pace just a little bit. Dribbling towards the middle of the court. Stop and pop. Three. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson kicks it out. Gives it back to Thompson. Corner. Pump fake. Gonna drive in. Nice little layup over a big man, and he gets it in. Klay Thompson lays up a layup over the head of Matkovic. And now Zion will take it. Zion gonna drive in. Gafford on him. Zion goes up for the points. No foul. Can't watch it. Caleb Martin. Or that's Najee Marshall. Marshall gonna go up. Marshall for two on the layup. 34-27. Grabs himself 2 points. 1:33 to go. Bring it up is Alvarado. Alvarado dribbling around. Gonna give it off. Matkovic dribbles around. Gives it to Zion. Zion out to Alvarado. No good. Rebounded by Brandon Williams. Williams gets it up the floor. Williams gonna drive in. Wide open layup and grabs it. Blew by his defender in Jordan Poole. And now it's 5 again on the deficit. So Poole will bring this one up. Poole dribbling around. Drives in. Poole going to go for the layup. No good. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Najee gives it to Clay. Clay for the layup. Good! With 52 to go. And the lead is down to 3. The Mavericks have an 8-0 run in the last minute and 7 seconds. That's Trey Murphy third, dribbling around. Trey Murphy drives in, goes for the layup. Over Gafford's head, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Long pass, down court. Williams with the layup, no good. A shoe goes flying. Whose shoe is it? Oh no, someone is down. Kicks it out. Klay Thompson for the tie. He grabs it. And this game is tied at 34. They come back. Someone trying to get their shoe back on. Matkovic gives it up to Zion, who throws down a dunk. Shot clock is dead. As Zion takes that, and it's a 2-point lead. 19 to go. Klay bringing it up slowly. Klay dribbling around. Man on him. 10 seconds to go. Comes off a pick. Klay finds Caleb Martin. Klay Thompson to the three-point line. Takes a big three. Contended. No good. Poole going to shoot a half-court shot. No good. So that will end the first quarter. The Pelicans have a 2-point lead, but the Mavericks had a great run at the end of the quarter. They found a way to stop Zion just a little bit, and they slowly crawl back here in the first quarter. I think the big part of that was Najee Marshall, Caleb Martin, those guys, and Klay Thompson shooting a little bit, but they were moving the ball around, finding the open man. Everything seemed to be working that quarter, and at the end of the first, it's only 2, which I think if they had played the same way, could have been 16 for the Pelicans. So I think so far it's going pretty well for the Mavericks here in the first. They found a rhythm there at the end of the first quarter. We'll see if they can continue that rhythm, continue that flow. So drink some water there. We didn't see too much scoring from Cooper Flagg. He was more moving the ball around. Maybe Jason Kidd will tell him, just start shooting the ball, man. You're a good shooter. Cooper Flagg is one of the best NBA players right now, top 10, probably for me. Let him do his thing. Let him roll. Let him get on a roll. As we end the first quarter, why don't we go ahead and check up on our poll. 29% say opening presents. Another 29% say time with family. 43% say the time off. Thanks for answering that poll, everybody. If you haven't already, just click it. Takes no time. And right after you're done with that, you can hit that like button and subscribe button. And continue watching this game. Let's see our like count real quickly. And as you can see, we got the board with the scores around the NBA and a little college sports, I think, added there. Be sure to check that out. So at 4 likes, we can see if we can hit 10 tonight. I think we can hit 10. Just 10 likes. Tomorrow, the Dallas Mavericks will travel back home and play the Denver Nuggets. I mean, New Orleans to Dallas, that's not long at all. You can do that in a night. And Santa Claus is dressed up in many different sections. I see Santa at a lot of different sections here in New Orleans. Excited to see Santa take off soon. So kids, I'm excited for Santa Claus to come. Hope everybody else is too. Looks like New Orleans around it, they got a camera showing. It is very beautiful. A lot of the trees lit up. Everything looks great. "12-minute quarters here for NBA. If you didn't know, 4 12-minute quarters. So now the Pelicans will start it here. Alvarado will bring it up. Alvarado looking for the pass. Zion is off court now. Poole is as well. Alvarado finds a man at the top of the key. Drives in. That is Bey. Bey kicks it out for 3. No good. Rebounded by AD. AD will give it to Brandon Williams. Will slow down the pace just a little bit as everyone gets up the court. Jaden Hardy on the court, the only new player. Everyone else we've seen. Williams will kick it out to Hardy. Hardy, pump fake, finds Davis down low. Davis lays it in for a layup. New subscriber, thank you so much for that subscription. We're now at 121. So now Alvarado will bring it up. Finds a man. That's Derek Queen with it up top. Gives it up, and it's stolen. Caleb Martin steals it, gives it up to Brandon Williams. Williams gives it up. Outside, drives in. Driving in is Najee Marshall. Stop and pop. Yes! And the Mavericks take the lead. 38-36 Mavericks. 10:56 to go. Alvarado will bring it up. Gives it off to Derek Queen. Queen looking around. Stops his dribble. AD on him tightly. Now with it is Jeremiah Fierce. Fierce driving in. Kicks it up. And a dunk there by Herbert Jones on the feed down low. Seemed to be a little pressing going on, but they get it into Davis, who was alone. So now Brandon Williams is able to bring this one up slowly. They are slowing down the pace when they need to. Gives it up to Davis, who's alone at the free throw line. Will go up with it. No good. So now Jose Alvarado will take it. Sadiq Bey for three. No good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams will take it up now. Gives it up. Going down to Davis. Davis over a man. No good. Grabs his own rebound. Puts it up again. Can't get it. This time rebounded by Sadiq Bey. And Derek Queen bringing it up. Queen going to drive all the way in. Goes up for a layup, and it banks in. It's tied again. Or excuse me, the Pelicans now have a lead at 40-38. So now bringing it up is Najee Marshall. And he gives it up to Davis, who throws it down. Nice little pass to the middle. And it's tied at 40. AD throws it down. So we are tied at 40, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see who took the timeout. It's a Pelicans full. And the Mavericks are putting some pressure on the Pelicans. Early on here in the second quarter, they want to come out with the same energy they did at the end of the first quarter after that timeout when they went on a good run. See if that'll work. And see if Cooper Flagg will come out. He didn't start the second quarter. We'll see if he gets a lot of action here, though. And if you're wondering, the YouTube, what's it called, thumbnail, I lost the word for a second. The thumbnail is the jersey I'm wearing right now. The blue uniforms with Dallas stitched onto it. I like those type of uniforms. So looks like we got more answers in the poll. 25 say opening presents. 25 say time with family. 50% off. 50% have said the time off. 50% off. That's a good way of looking at it. Looks like we got a little rapping going on at the Pelican Stadium. Or some sort of singing. I can't tell what it is. So we have about 9:52 to go in the second quarter. See if the Pelicans can come out with some energy. Or excuse me, the Mavericks. Mavericks need to come out with some pure energy to see if they can take a lead, because the Pelicans had a lead on them and the Mavericks were able to come back. So if the Mavericks can take a lead, the Pelicans will try to come back. But I think personally the Mavericks can put it away. So that's just my opinion. But I think the Mavericks can put this away early on. They are obviously the better team in my opinion, wins-wise as well. (40-40) with 9:52 to go. If you're just joining us, welcome into District Nation. Live with Mavericks Pelicans. The Pelicans will get this one in. Bringing it up is Herbert Jones. Or excuse me, yeah, that's Herbert. Give it up. Queen with it. Queen finds Jones and now gives it back to Jones up top. Jones will drive in, gives it off into the corner. Driving in, goes up for a layup. No good. Davis with the rebound. Gives it off to Ryan Nembhard, who will bring it up. Gives it. Goes up for a layup. Yes, on the layup from Caleb Martin. And it's a 42-40 game. 9:23 on the clock. Bring it up. Queen has the ball. Derek Queen picked up his dribble. Gives it off. Sadiq Bey drives in for the layup, and he gets it. From under the net, drives in and goes reverse layups. Now Nembhard will bring it up. Nembhard with Jose Alvarado on him off a pick from Davis. Nembhard dribbling around at the three-point line. Gives it off to Najee Marshall. Marshall gives it to Davis at the free throw line. Pump fakes a couple times. Goes up with it this time. And he grabs it. And takes a 2-point lead. 44-42. It's hard to say free throw in the moment. So that's Jeremiah Fears dribbling the ball up. Fears has it around the 3-point line. Picks up his dribble, lobs it up to Bay. Mid-ranger. Bay double teamed. Looks like there's a foul on the floor. No, there was no shot on it, so it's just on the floor. Caleb Martin on the foul. So the Pelicans will pass this one back in, and there's a foul on Caleb Martin. Mavericks have a 2-point lead with 8-3. Oh, it's tech? Wow. Or defensive. Caleb Martin had a defensive 3-second violation. That was the foul. Excuse me. That was the violation. 3-second violation. One-point lead now for the Mavs. Jason Kidd leading the team. As head coach for the Mavericks. Gives it to Queen. Queen at the 3-point line. Gives it up to Bay. Bay with P.J. Washington on him. Bay stopping, gives it up. Fears for 3. A little open, and he swishes it. No one was on him. So now it's a 2-point lead for the Pelicans. Ryan Nembhard will bring it up. Nembhard gives it to now Cooper Flagg, who's on court. Flagg gives it up to Davis. Davis gives it back to Nembhard. Nembhard drives in a little bit. Wide open 3 for Jaden Hardy. Just off, but Davis tries to get the rebound, but it's given up. So now Fears will bring it back up court. Fears gives it up to Queen. Back to Fears now down low for the layup. No good. Flagg with the rebound. Flagg will push the pace here. Finds Nembhard. Nembhard back to Flagg. And Flagg with the slam. And it's 46-46. 7:44 to go. Queen will go with it. And is blocked, but he gives this one up. Into the corner. Bricked. Nembhard rebound. Nembhard stops at the free throw line. Gives it up to P.J. Washington. And P.J. Washington lays it off the glass. And there's a 2-point lead for the Mavs. 48-46. Fears with the ball up top. He has P.J. Washington on him. Davis guarding Queen up top. Davis gives it off to Herbert Jones. Jones drives in, goes off his foot. Nembhard dives for it, can't get it, but Cooper Flagg will grab it. There's a foul call. There's a foul called on the play. Wow, didn't expect that. So the Pelicans will get the ball back here with 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go on the clock. There's a foul called on... Is that on... So there was a dive from Ryan Nembhard to get the ball, and they're going to call an offensive foul on it. Or a defensive foul. Because no one really had the ball. And drives in for the layup. No good. Rebounded by Gafford, who'll give it up to Flagg. Clock down to 7 minutes. Flagg going to drive all the way in. Kicks it out. Is there a charging foul? Yes! Dang it. Herbert Jones draws a charge from Cooper Flagg. I feel like that's a blocking foul. So now the Pelicans will get the ball back. Queen has the ball up top. He's a bigger man, so Gafford's going to be on him. Queen going to drive in. Queen with a spin move off the glass. Gets it in, and it's tied at 48 again. Nembhard will bring it up for the Mavericks. Nembhard up the left side. Nembhard with a man on him. Nembhard driving in. Driving all the way in. Pump fake. Going to find a man. He's going to give it up to Davis or Gafford, and it goes out of bounds. Not what they needed there. Derek Queen with a spin move. Found himself pretty open to just put it off the glass. It is tied at 48 now. Derek Queen, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists for the Pelicans. Been a good factor here. Derek Queen up top. Gives it up into the corner. Stolen by Nembhard. Nembhard bringing it up court. Nembhard drives in. Gives it to Clay. Clay wide open. Takes a dribble. Swishes the 3, and it's 51-48. 3-point lead for the Mavericks. So now Fears will bring this one up for the Pelicans. Fears dribbling around. Goes towards the left. Picks up his dribble. Gives it off to Sadiq Bey. Bey drives in a little bit. Gives it off to Queen. Posting up Gafford just a little. Queen drives on the baseline. Goes up with it. And it's good for 2. And it's 51-50. So Nembhard will bring this one up quickly. Gives it off to PJ, but it's stolen. Oh, in a wide open lane here. Herbert Jones going to go for the layup, and it's blocked by Flag. Right into the hands of Ryan Nembhard. To Clay for three, and he bricks it. Rebounded by Queen, who gets it up court. Fears into the corner to Sadiq Bey for three. No good. Rebounded by Clay. Clay with a long pass to Nembhard. Nembhard to Flag. Flag with a layup. No good. And a foul call. There's a foul on the play, so Cooper Flag will shoot two now. With 5:17 to go, a foul called on Jordan Poole for the Pelicans, which will send Cooper Flag to the line. $5:17 to go. So Cooper Flag will shoot his 2 free throws. He's 1 for 2. 51-50. Mavericks with a 1-point lead. First one by Flag. And it goes out. It bounces out. So 3 men are going to come in. Zion comes in. Makovich is going to come in. And Trey Murphy is going to come in for the Pelicans. We got a lot of votes for the poll now. Okay, we'll check up on that as the game slows down, or I get a moment to. 5:17 to go. Flag going to shoot another. He's now 1 for 3 on the day from free throws. His second one, he'll swish this one in, which will make the lead 2 for the Mavericks. So now Jordan Poole will bring this one up. Nembhard on him tightly. Actually a little loose. The Mavericks are 3 for 7. 8 for 8 is the... And goes up. No good, but Zion with a rebound kicks it way out to Poole. Poole drives in. Poole with a layup. Gives it up to Zion. Zion posting up. Zion, and it's stolen. Nembhard grabs it going down. Gonna kick it into the corner. Then it's thrown down by Gafford. That was a lob to Daniel Gafford, and Zion's gonna go up for a layup quickly and grab some points back, so it's 54-52. A fast pace here. Nembhard bringing it up court. Nembhard dribbling around right side of the court. Stops. Trying to find a man. Finds PJ at the top of the key. Gives it back to Nembhard. Nembhard finds his dribble again. Comes off a pick. Nembhard drives in. Little floater. That was a deep floater, and Washington gets the rebound. Goes back up. No good. Washington gets another rebound, this time in the corner. For three. Bricked. This one will be recovered by the Pelicans. Bringing it up is Trey Murphy. Murphy dribbling around. Going to drive in. And it's stolen. Given back. Cooper Flag with it. Flag dribbling up court. Flag with a behind-the-back pass to Clay. Clay into the corner. Wide open is Ryan Nembhard. And it bounces out. So Trey Murphy will slow this pace down just a little bit with Cooper Flag on him. Gives it over to Poole. Poole asking for a pick. Can't find it. You got Zion and Clay, a little bit of a mismatch. Finds Makovich. Kicks it back out to Poole. A pick from Zion for Poole. Poole, step back three. A lot of arc on that. No good. Tipped out to Flag. Flag bringing it up court. Going to drive up. Goes up for the layup. No good. PJ grabs his rebound. Flag recovers it. Finds himself more towards the corner. Flag going to dribble out just a little bit. Drives in. Finds himself in the paint for a nice little shot. No good. There's a foul on the floor. There's an on-the-floor foul on Trey Murphy, so no shots. They're going to just get to reset. Trey Murphy's talking the call over with the ref. Got a few votes in the poll. Okay. If you're going to vote in the poll, be sure to like and subscribe. We call games just like this. Going to get this one into Davis, who's now in the game. He gives it up to Flag, who flashes up. Flag, pump fakes a three. Going to drive in, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson, contested three, and he drains it. 57-52. Thompson just loves finding the threes. 3 minutes to go. 5-point lead for the Mavericks. Trey Murphy will pop a three. Oh, it was timeout called. He shot it anyway. So timeout called for the Pelicans. Full timeout. And it is a good lead now. 5 points for the Mavericks. Loving this scoreboard right now. A 5-point lead. So we'll check them on that poll. 27% say opening presents, 36% say time with family, and 36% say the time off. So we're pretty even right now through a few. Thanks for tuning in with us today. Pelican timeout here. Time checkup, we got 5 likes on the stream. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. And to the subscribers that we have gained in tonight's stream, let's try to gain some more. We gained a couple of nights ago, or a couple afternoons ago. It was a noon college football game was the last game we called. We got 3 minutes going now left in this game. And the Mavericks are looking good here in the second quarter, finding the little baskets, getting offensive rebounds, which is great, and getting better shots off. And Klay Thompson, they're not giving the ball to him too much, but I believe he's getting a little hot. Let him get hot. Let him do his thing. I think that Klay Thompson, if he gets hot, is one of the best shooters in the league. And I think he is just in general. Klay Thompson's one of the better shooters in the league. And I think all time as well as right now. He's getting older, but he's still got a shot. Stadium was all lit up for their karaoke contest. 5-point lead here to go with 3 minutes and a second to go in the half, and we'll go to halftime. Just a reminder, we will have a little bit of a halftime show. Be sure to tune in for that. We'll be talking about this game, other scores around NBA, college, and we'll check up on Monday Night Football. We'll probably just call some of that, to be honest. So Herbert Jones going to pass this one into Jordan Poole. 3 minutes to go. Guarded up, finds Zion. Zion drives in with PJ on him, kicks it back out. Poole drives in, goes up for a layup. No good. AD with the glass. Gives it up to Thompson. That was tipped out by Zion to Thompson. Thompson gives it up, and that's a pass out of bounds. So it's going to be Pelicans ball with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Looks like Brandon Williams slipped. He seems fine right now. Just needs a second. So this ref is not liking Jordan Poole. They have been talking a little bit. Looks like they're arguing a little bit. It's getting heated now. So it looks like there's a few players who had to push back Jordan Poole just a little bit. Make sure he's okay. Looks like Jordan Poole is going to sit down. Did he get a tech? 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Brandon Williams limping. Trainer coming out to make sure he's okay. And DeAndre Jordan is talking to the ref right now. Might as well talk a 60-year-old to a 60-year-old. So the Mavericks are going to take a timeout here. And Klay Thompson having a good game. He has found his shots open and contested. He can make them. And he's driving a little bit. It's not all threes. He had that little lay-in layup. And he can drive. He can drive. He can shoot. He's been good. He's been that veteran presence on the court with a younger few players. Two minutes and 44 seconds to go. $20 already for Klay Thompson. He's on pace for over 40. I don't know if that'll happen, but he's on pace for that. 20 points, 5 for 9, 3-point field goals. He's looking good. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go for this game in New Orleans. So this ball is going to be brought up by the Pelicans. Looking around. Flashed up is Matkovic. He gives it off to Poole. Matkovic gives it to Zion. Zion drives in, goes up, and it's blocked away by AD. So now, bring it up. And AD's going to drive in, gives it off to Flag, but it goes out of bounds as Zion went for the steal. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. If you're wondering, it's the second quarter just starting in Monday Night Football. San Francisco has a 14-13 lead. That's just your little update. So now it's going to be Mavericks ball. Nembhard finds Thompson in the corner, kicks it out to Davis. Davis has it just in front of the three-point line, gives it off to Nembhard. Nembhard drives in for a layup, blocked off the glass, rebounded by Davis. Goes up, can't get it. Grabs his own rebound, and a foul. So Davis is going to shoot 2 here after Matkovic draws the foul. Gives him the foul. Davis just loved the paint there. He's the big guy on the court right now. So it was blocked by Matkovic. AD went for a rebound. Matkovic blocked it. So AD is going to shoot 2 here. He has a 5-point lead. Davis shoots his first. This one he's going to drain. So it's a 6-point lead for the Mavericks. A nice little drain there. Six-point lead. Davis with a 6-point lead to work with is going to take another free throw. The shot up. Just grims out. Trey Murphy will give it up, and there's a foul call on Nembhard, who is going for a steal. So now the ball is going to go back to the Pelicans. 4 for 9 on free throws for the Mavericks. 8 for 8 for the Pelicans. Just a little bit of why the first quarter was so Pelican-related. Poole's going to bring this one up, has Nembhard on him. 7-2 run for the Mavericks in the last 3 minutes or so. 2 minutes to go. Zion holds it at the 3-point line. He's been driving in. He will this time. Goes into PJ. Kicks it out. Trey Murphy's going to pump fake and drive in. Stops at the 3-point or free throw line. Rebounded by PJ. Stolen by Trey Murphy. Tipped up. Zion throws it down after recovery from that. After the fight for the ball, Zion grabs it, throws it down. 4-point lead for the Mavericks. Nembhard dribbles himself down the court. Dribbling around. Finds Clay. Clay going to drive in for a layup. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Mavericks ball. There's an attempted rebound by Matkovic, but he doesn't grab it. A lot of fighting for that ball between PJ, a little bit from Trey Murphy and Cooper Flagg, but PJ didn't end up with it, and it's tipped to Zion, who just threw it down, just waiting in the paint. This will be kicked out to Davis. Davis in front of the paint. Goes for a little mid-ranger. Stop and pop with a man on him. 60-54 with 1 minute and 23 seconds to go. Zion stops, gives the ball up to Trey. Trey double-manned a little bit, double-teamed. Dribbling around. Takes a 3 with Klay Thompson on him. No good. Rebounded by Davis. Davis gives it to Nembhard. Nembhard bringing it up. Nembhard dribbling around. Nembhard going to drive in. Nembhard gives it out to Davis. Davis for 3! And he drains it! And it's a 9-point lead for the Mavericks with 59 seconds to go in the second, 63-54. 56 seconds to go. 22 points for Davis. Poole drives in a little bit, gives it up. Ooh, another spin move by Queen, and there's a foul called. So Derek Queen's going to shoot 2 here. Derek Queen shooting 2. 63-54. As we're about 46 seconds away from half. We will stay here for a little bit of a halftime show. We'll take a quick break and be back with it. Hope you stay with us. First one is drained, so the Pelicans are 9 for 9 from the line. It is a 63-55 game. 46 to go. 8-point lead. PJ will sit down now. That is PJ Washington. And now Queen will shoot another. And the second one is going to bounce out. Davis with the rebound. Finds his point guard in Nembhard. Nembhard will slow it down just a little bit as he brings it up. Nembhard dribbling around. Drives in. Kicks it back out to Davis. Davis for 3 again. No good this time. Rebounded by Poole. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock has an 8-second lead on the game clock. Poole will dribble around here at the top of the key. They want to run down the clock just a little bit. Off a pick. Poole dribbles back out. 5 seconds to go on the clock. Poole driving in. Step back. Kicks it into the corner. Derek Queen for 3. Gets out. Zion with the rebound. And he throws it down. Almost brings the rim down with him. 4.7 to go. Nembhard. 3, 2, 1. Nembhard. Going to drive up for the layup. Not in time. And he misses it. So at the half, it is 63 to 57 at the half. The Mavericks have a lead after a shaky first quarter. They have a good second quarter. And it gives them a 6-point lead at the half. 63 to 57. A lot going on. I will make my main thoughts. We'll do the halftime show. We are going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in just a moment with the halftime show. We'll talk about Monday Night Football, this game, and anything else we want to talk about. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody, and we are through a half of basketball from New Orleans. The Mavericks have a lead here, and this is halftime. We've got a little bit of time before this game starts again. 63-57 lead for the Dallas Mavericks, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at Monday Night Football just real quickly because we know everybody is tuning in. Just so you know, Phillip Rivers is doing it. If you have Phillip Rivers, you should feel good. Grandpa Rivers is doing well tonight. And has Chris McCaffrey been doing well? Based on fantasy, he has 11 points in fantasy points, and it's not even halftime. So he's looking pretty good. Just want to say I also had Kenneth Gainwell. So my team looking pretty good, even though we're going to lose this week. I'm fine with it. We had a pretty good week. It's just everyone else didn't. Sure, checking up on Monday Night Football. I still didn't get the score to you. Hope everyone is having a good night tonight. It is 14-14 with about 13 minutes to go in quarter number 2. So that is proof that basketball does go faster than football. There's a lot going on in football, but everything's going on. I like watching basketball more. So some quick thoughts here. First quarter was not that good for the Mavericks. I think we can all agree on that. First quarter was not what we thought it'd be. It was not a dime. So right now, at halftime, it is a 73% win probability for the Mavericks. I don't want to jinx anything. Right now, we'll go through the box score just a little bit to look at our scores for both teams and look at everything that's going on. I have some thoughts on Zion's points. But first off, let's just look at our starters and their points. 22 points for Anthony Davis tonight, 2 for P.J. Washington, 6 for Najee Marshall, 7 for Flagg, 0 for Nembhard. Off the bench, Klay Thompson with 20 points. 2 points for Brandon Williams, 2 for Gafford, and 2 for Caleb Martin. Jaden Hardy yet to score. For the Pelicans, Herbert Jones has 9, Trey Murphy has 2, Derek Queen has 11, Sadiq Bey has 10, Jeremiah Fears has 5, Williamson has 14 off the bench, Carlo Matkovic has 2, Jose Alvarado has 0, and Jordan Poole has 4 points. Zion Williamson is getting the ball and driving in and throwing up a prayer. Like that's what he's doing tonight. He's just going up, and he is strong. I think putting a body on him would work, but it's just the Mavericks don't know how to guard it. We don't have a big enough guy who can stop him and a strong enough guy who can stop a guy of his mentality. They don't have a guy that can do that. AD is trying his best. And I love what AD's doing. AD's having an amazing game. I think he could score like 40 tonight. That'd be absolutely amazing. And also, Anthony Davis already has a double-double. He's at 10 rebounds. Assist-wise, he has 0. So far, Najee Marshall has 5. Ryan Nembhard has 6 assists. He's doing his thing. But 10 rebounds for Anthony Davis. Double-double already. And it's halftime. So, things are looking good for Anthony Davis. Things are looking good. The offense is working right now. I think everything's going pretty well. The first quarter was not the greatest first quarter of all time, but it wasn't the worst either. Things happened that were out of our control. Things always happen. You haven't really seen D'Angelo Russell that much. Is he? I don't think he's played yet. Is he injured? He just has not entered the game. So D'Angelo Russell was he was getting minutes for scoring. If you're wondering, we're 26 for 55 right now from the field, 23 for 50 for the Pelicans. So we're shooting a little bit better. They both have 50. Klay Thompson is a key as well. Klay Thompson with 20 off the bench. That is working. Let Klay Thompson do his thing. Let Klay Thompson shoot. Let him do his thing. It's working. Klay Thompson knows what's up. So, time with family has overtaken time off. Bro, what app are you watching this game on? It's for regional. It's regional television. For me, through NBA TV. It's the League Pass. If you want to watch it. And we're at 122 subscribers. If you're that new subscriber, thank you. I think what the Mavericks need to do is just do what they were doing in the second quarter. Don't really do the first quarter. The first quarter was not the greatest. I think the second quarter could be better. But it's a good game so far. If you keep doing what you were doing in the second quarter, and the third, and the fourth, this will be an easy win. Cooper Flagg, I think, can score some more points. But at the same time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let Anthony Davis do his thing. And let Klay Thompson shoot. I think that is working. So this will all work. We'll check up because we're getting closer to the second half. We'll go ahead and check up on the scores around the NBA just a little bit. I think there aren't any finals yet. 118-100 Cavaliers over the Hornets. Pacers beating the Celtics 80-70. 11-0 Nuggets against the Jazz. So the Jazz need to score. It's still 11-0. And then, of course, the other games have not started yet. So we're kind of in the middle of games haven't started yet, and games are close to the finish. We're kind of in the middle of it. Mavericks are right in the middle. So people are starting to shoot around again. So I think third quarter could be getting started at any point. Monday Night Football update from USN. What's up with Monday Night Football? Let's check it out. Let Ultimate Sports Network give his update. Touchdown, 49ers up 21-14. I would like Phillip Rivers to win. I want the old man to get his win because I think he might only have the rest of this season in him, or he has another season. But I want Phillip Rivers to get a win. I got League Pass for the first 4 Mavs games have been blackout something. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You could watch us do the Pelicans. So now, 40% for time with family, 27% for the time off. Wow. So we're 122 subscribers. Okay, thank you so much. We're getting started with the third quarter in any minute. Thanks for that update from Ultimate Sports Network on football. But I would like Phillip Rivers to get a win. I would love to see Phillip Rivers do his thing and get a win. And maybe for you, Pat Oliver, 4590, thanks for subscribing. I'm not in the Mavericks area, so that may be not. 365 views, a year's worth of views. That's amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in today. I think we should be getting going in a couple minutes with the third quarter. Thanks for tuning in with us. Hope you're enjoying our second NBA broadcast of the channel. We're getting going with the third quarter. We'll see. So Zion's been really the only hot player for the Pelicans, in my opinion. If they want to win this game, which I don't think they want to, I can give you updates on Monday Night Football in the chat. Thank you, USN. You can do that. I would love some updates in the chat. That's very helpful. Thank you so much. Getting closer to the third quarter. We'll see if Trey Murphy can just get interlocked in his explosive finishing, because Trey Murphy is usually a good player, and he's good at getting those layups, finishing. He's good at that. So we're going to see if he can do that. But hopefully Cooper Flagg can stop him. Cooper Flagg is averaging 19. It was Purdy to Kittle. Thank you, USN. Purdy to Kittle on the touchdown. We got 7% saying watching movies. Yes, someone wants to watch movies. Everyone loves Christmas movies. All right, start of the third quarter is coming up next. We'll see what the heck the Pelicans can get done here. Or excuse me, the Mavericks. I do not want the Pelicans to get things done. So getting through the interviews. We should be going with this third quarter any minute now. So I should be getting going now. So there are the leading scorers are Davis and Thompson and Flag somehow, who has 7. So the two, Davis and Thompson, have been doing the scoring. Let's see what they can do now. Colts back to work now. And Zion, of course, leading the Pelicans, and Derek Queen second, and Saddiq Bey with 10. He's been averaging about 10. So Klay Thompson is going to start the third quarter on the bench. See if he can get going. Starting on the court, though, Saddiq Bey will start again for the Pelicans. We'll see who has ball first. It'll be the Pelicans with the ball. Ryan Hemhard guarding up on ball. Bringing it up is Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah Fears will give it off to Derek Queen. Queen gives it up outside. Saddiq Bey for 3. Bricks out, and Cooper Flag with a nice little rebound. Flag bringing it up. Flag dribbling around. Flag gives it up to Nembhard. Nembhard on the outside. Drives off a pick from Davis. Nembhard goes up for a layup. Reverse layup is good, and it's 65-57. And Fears will bring this one up. Saddiq Bey going to give it back to Fears. Fears driving in. Gives it to Queen at the free throw line. Queen gives it back to Fears. Fears, a 3. Drops out. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Marshall pushed the pace a little bit, brings it up. Gives it out to Davis. Davis, standing at the 3-point line. Gives it up. Nembhard for 3, wide open. Banks out. Rebound by Derek Queen. Queen will bring this one up. Queen dribbling around. Queen gives it up to Trey Murphy. Murphy driving in. Murphy goes up, and he throws it down. With 10:45 to go, it's 65-59. Ravens is sacked. 3rd and long. Okay, thank you. Rivers, sorry. So now Cooper Flag with it. Cooper Flag driving towards the left. Outside the 3-point line. Gives it to Davis at the free throw. Davis driving in. Stop and pop. Nice little 2 there. And it's 67-59. Now Queen will bring this one up. Queen bringing it around. Has Flag on him. Driving in. Queen dribbling. Queen driving in. Queen going to go. Gets trapped. Kicks it out. Kicks it up to Fears. Fears drives in. Out to Trey Murphy. Pump fake. Step back. Into the corner. Saddiq Bey for 3. Can't get it. Now it's tipped back to Bey, who'll go up with it. No good. Rebounded by Fears. Another offensive rebound. And there's a foul called. So now shooting free throws will be Jeremiah Fears. He's going to shoot 2. So Nembhard had driven in. Or that was Trey Murphy. So there's a lot going on in that play. And somehow the one shooting free throws is Jeremiah Fears. 8-point lead for the Mavericks. Fears shoots it. And he gets it in. 67-60. Colts go 3 and out. Oh. Jeremiah Fears will shoot a second free throw. The shot is up, and it bounces out. Rebounded by Davis. With a man on him, Davis will give it to Nembhard, who has been running the point very well tonight. Grabbing the assist he needs to. We'll give it to Flag. Flag dribbling outside the 3-point line. He kicks it up to Najee Marshall. Marshall gives it to Davis. Davis, who had flashed up. Now is going to shoot a long 2. No good, but this one is tipped out by Nembhard to Najee. Najee gives it to PJ. PJ for 3, and he drains it. And now it's a 10-point lead for the Mavericks here in the third quarter with 9:25 to go. Jeremiah Fears looking worried, dribbling around. Gives it up. Posting up down low. Gives it to Queen. Queen in the middle. Goes up for a nice little layup. And it's an 8-point lead. Nembhard will bring this one up now. Nembhard gives it to Flag up the right side of the court. Flag gives it to Davis. Davis, and it's swiped by Fears. Fears all alone, and he throws it down, and it's a 6-point lead. 8:59 to go. Gives it to Flag. Flag now working with a 6-point lead against him. 5 steals for the Mavericks, 7 for the Pelicans. They just grabbed their 7th. Flag will go all the way in, stops and takes a mid-ranger and grabs the points. 72-64. Fears will push the pace. Fears gives it up to Queen. I feel like Queen might have traveled there, but they're not going to call it Queen. Dribbling slowly towards the right. Picks up his dribble. He kicks it back out. That's Trey Murphy. Murphy gives it off for three. No good from Herbert Jones. Rebounded by Nembhard. There's a foul called. Cooper Flagg, a good driver. He stopped instead of driving in on his points and just turned around, shot in a little looper. I still can't believe I'm doing this Santa tracker thing, but hey, it's fun to become a kid again. It is. Herbert Jones has 9 points. He's going to come off the floor now. Going to lob it up to Davis, and he throws it down. Nembhard threw Davis a lob immediately. Out of the pass, and now it's going to give it up to Sadiq Bey. Bey gives it to Queen, posting up Thompson. Out to Sadiq Bey, kicks it over. Stepping out his Fears for three, no good. Grabs by Nembhard, he tips it and then grabs it himself. Nembhard dribbles up. Has an open three and he'll take it. No good. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Marshall kicks it out. Thompson for three. Thompson rolls out, but Davis grabs a rebound, tips it out to Flagg. Flagg tips it to Nembhard. Nembhard will drive in, kicks it out to Flagg. Flagg for three. Oh, there's some sort of call here. Believe it's a foul call. So there's a foul call, which will give the Pelicans the ball back, and Zion will bring it up. Williamson gives it out to Fears. Fears kicks it over to Queen. Queen has Sadiq Bey cut. Queen posting up Flagg. Works down court a little bit. Queen going to go up for a shot over Flagg's head. No good. Davis with the rebound. Gives it to Nembhard. Nembhard brings it up court. Nembhard drives all the way in. He'll just go up for a nice little mid-ranger, and he bricks it. Now Queen will go up with it. No good. Rebounded by Fears, and he grabs a nice little two. And now Cooper Flagg will drive all the way in, and there's a foul call. So 74-66, 6:54 to go. Here's our Monday Night Football update from USN. Purdy is sacked, fumbled, but 49ers get it back and get a 3-yard gain out of it. Cooper Flagg went up over Queen, but I guess there's a foul on Queen. Kind of blocked him a little bit as Flagg went up for that dunk. So Pacers will take a timeout. 49ers pick up 3 and 7 on Purdy Kittle for 12 yards plus hands to the face on Colts. Okay. So it seems like the Mavericks have some energy. Everything is working. Cooper Flagg starting to score a little bit, and Anthony Davis doing his thing. And Nembhard is still grabbing the assists he needs to. So they're showing some sort of game where someone has to open a box before Derek Queen does. That's an interesting game. I believe that's Queen opening the box. Or is it Trey Alexander? Just a reminder, hit that like button and subscribe button, as we're on the journey to a lot of subscribers. Don't really have a number, but we've got a lot of subscribers. So 44% the time with family now. Let's go. People want to spend time with family at Christmas. What is new? It was very exciting. I don't know if other people understood this, but very important that those guys that were at least Klay Thompson and Cooper Flagg were game time decisions, and now they aren't. That was extremely important to this lead. Without them, none of this happens. So we're going to get going. I think the third quarter is about to start. They're showing the overhead screen. Sky Moore, 23-yard catch, 49ers in Colts territory. They show a lot with Zion. Zion's kind of their marketed player. And all he can do is just drive in and go up with it. So we're going to get going with the rest of the third quarter. 6:54 to go. So Cooper Flagg is going to shoot free throws here to start this second half of the third quarter. He'll take his first one right here. He has not been too successful from the line tonight. First one is up. He's going to miss it. So Flagg continues to struggle from the free throw line. And he'll take a second one. He has an 8-point lead with his Mavs. Flagg puts up the second one. And this one is going to roll in after rolling around a little bit. So Nembhard continues to play full court defense here on Jeremiah Fears. Nembhard playing a pretty good tight defense here. Going to give it up to Queen. Davis on Queen on defense. Finds Williamson on the inside. Fears grabs it. It was tipped away. Queen kicks it out to Fears. Fears with Nembhard on him. Fears dribbles around. Going to go in. Fears stop and pop mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Flagg, who's going to take it and run up court with it. Flagg going to go all the way. Goes up for a layup and grabs it. So now it's an 11-point lead for the Mavericks. Queen has it. Davis guarding Queen. Have a little bit of a 3-2 zone going here. Driving in, kicks it out. Sadiq Bey going to go in. Bey for a little mid-range. Grabs it. So it'll make the score 77-68 with 6:02 to go. Purdy to little for 17 yards. 49ers in the red zone. Nembhard with it. Dribbling around the left side. He comes off a pick. Kicks it out to Flagg. Flagg dribbles in just a little. Flagg going to drive in. Spin. Mid-ranger. Rolls out. Rebounded by Queen. Gives it up to Jeremiah Fears. Fears brings it up. Finds Bey for three. No good. Bricked. Davis with the rebound. Davis continues to be great with the boards. Nembhard's going to bring it up. Nembhard off a pick. Going to drive in. He'll kick it out to Najee Marshall. Marshall kicks into the corner. Nembhard for three. No good. Rebounded. Zion will take it. Zion looking to go coast to coast. Goes up, and it goes out of bounds, but it's going to continue to be Pelicans ball. So my screen's being a little glitchy right now. We're good right now. We're looking good so far. So now coming into the game is going to be Jose Alvarado. Coming in mid-ranger. Kicks it back out. Matkovic is going to take a three, and it rolls out. Offensive rebound. Rebound by Micah Peavy. He gives it up, and a layup by Trey Murphy. So Davis is going to give this to Cooper Flagg. Flagg's going to bring it up. Flagg dribbling around. Top of the key. Flagg drives in. For the layup. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Peavy. Peavy gives it up. Alvarado finds Peavy for three. Peavy wide open. No good. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Marshall going to slow it down just a bit. Marshall looks like he's going to drive. Goes in for the layup. Just in. Rolls in. So Alvarado will bring this one up. For the Pelicans, it's a 79-70 game. Williamson has it up top. Gives it out to Alvarado. Alvarado to the corner. Matkovic for three again, and he swishes it this time. So it's 79-73. Matkovic is going to swish a three. Didn't think he had that in his arsenal as Cooper Flagg brings this one up. Finds Caleb Martin deep down court in the paint, but he dribbles it back out. Martin. Thompson is running the paint here. Najee Marshall Dribbles out a little bit. Marshall for three. Good on the three, and it's 82-73. A 9-point lead for the Mavs here with 3:46 to go. Alvarado kicks it up to Matkovic. Matkovic to Peavy. Peavy dribbling around, and looks like there's no double dribble. And now there's a foul called. Oh, so the Mavericks are going to get the ball back. Yes, Mavericks get the ball back on an offensive foul. There we go. Or what was this on? It was a travel. Or was it an offensive foul? It was an offensive foul. I questioned what it was. Marshall going to drive in off the pass. Gives it out to Caleb Martin. Martin drives in. Kicks it to Gafford, who gets it stolen from him. But he goes up and he gets the foul call. So Daniel Gafford is going to shoot two here. Clock stopped at 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go. So Gafford will shoot two here. He'll shoot the first one. No good. Bounces straight out. He still gets his high fives. No Cooper Flag on court right now, as of now. But coming in is going to be Jalen Hardy. So the noise-making banging thingies, I forgot what they're called. The noise beaters. Gafford, the second one, and he drains it this time. Brings the lead back to 10 for the Mavericks at 83-73. Zion will bring it up slowly. Zion drives around, going to go up. A layup is no good. Rebounded by Gafford. Or that's Thompson driving in. Thompson, a little mid-ranger after driving in, no good. Rebounded by Matkovic. Gives it up to Alvarado. Alvarado picks up his dribble, looking for a pass. Gives it to Trey Murphy. Murphy dribbling around. Stop and pop. Three. Way a lot of arc. Rebounded by Matkovic. Stolen by Clay. Picked up by Alvarado. Wide open for three. Bang! And it's in. 83-76. That's Jalen Hardy bringing the ball up. Gives it up to Gafford. Hardy pulls up for three after a pass. No good. Gives it up. Williamson will bring it up court for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy, pump fake. Drives in. Working on Clay. Murphy, little mid-ranger, no good. Tipped out to Clay Thompson. Thompson will bring it up. Clay dribbling around outside the three-point line, trying to find someone. Oh, and he finds a man. It's Gafford in the paint. No good. Tipped out. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Alvarado will push the pace a little bit. Finds Trey Murphy. Murphy gives it back to Alvarado for three. Bang! 83-79. And the Mavericks will now only have a 4-point lead, which will force a timeout called by the Mavericks. Excuse me on that screen. That's not what I meant to do. So Mavericks call timeout here. Struggling, don't know what just happened. That's probably what they're thinking. They had a lead. They just had a handled lead. 49ers, 25-yard field goal right down Broadway, 24-14. Okay. And it's not that bad. I have Christian McCaffrey on fantasy. So I have 91 points in fantasy football. Wow. Christian McCaffrey has 17 points in the second quarter with 1:46 to go in fantasy numbers. So the Mavs need to start scoring again. Cooper Flag came off court, and that was not a good choice. I think Cooper Flag was way more effective than we thought in other things besides just scoring. And I think AD was off during that time, too. You cannot have AD and Cooper Flag off at the same time. One big man like Cooper Flag is going to push the pace, and then AD, who has about 20 rebounds in 3 quarters. You need to have at least one of them on the court. Currently scores 83-79. 4-point lead for the Mavericks. And once again, here in the third quarter, it is the exact same action. They give the ball to Zion. Zion uses his big body and just drives in. PI on the 49ers. Thank you for that update, USN. Pass interference. They must have gotten some... Phillip Rivers must have gotten some yards there. Grandpa Phillip Rivers still playing. Kind of crazy. Good thing, though, that Klay Thompson was not listed as out, as he has a lot of points and is doing a lot more than just scoring. Him and Flag, them being there, was very important. Here we go. Just a few minutes left in the third quarter, and then we will be on to the fourth, and only a 4-point lead now for the Mavericks. They need to get something done here. See what they can do. See if AD and Flag come back on the court. Points per game, the Pelicans have 126.1 points per game. So they are looking good points-wise. Let's see if the Mavericks can do something, though. So now this one will be brought up by Caleb Martin, dribbling around. Martin looking for someone. He's going to find no one dribbling around still. Keeps his dribble. He's going to drive in. Martin is going to have to go up. Goes for a layup. Good! After some good movement. Doing a lot of pivot. And just started waiting for that shot. He had to move a lot and found the open one. And a lob to Matkovic, but it's blocked by Thompson. So now Caleb Martin will have this one. Martin kicks it into the corner. Jalen Hardy for three. No good. Excuse me, that's Jaden Hardy, not Lynn. So now Jose Alvarado will bring this one up. He'll dribble around, waiting for the right man. Alvarado finds Matkovic. Matkovic for three. No good. This one will be rebounded by Gafford. Gafford gives it up to Caleb Martin. Martin brings it up the middle of the court. Slows the pace down. Finds Jaden Hardy. Hardy drives in. Almost lost it there. Goes up for a layup off the glass. Good. And now it's 87-79 with 49 seconds to go here in the third. 8-point lead. Alvarado finds Poole. Poole drives in. Three. Wide open, and he misses it. Rebounded by Gafford. And Gafford will give it to Jaden Hardy. Hardy, 30 seconds to go. Hardy gives it up to Thompson in the paint. Thompson can't get the layup. They're asking for the foul call. They're not going to get it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Poole will bring it up. Probably going to slow the pace down. Poole and Thompson said something to each other. I'll check on your message, USN, when this quarter ends. Going to set a pick for him, but he goes the other way. Going to give it up to Matkovic. Matkovic drives in. Off the glass. No, but there's a foul call. So Matkovic is going to shoot three here, or two, with 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Rivers to Downs, 49ers to 25. False start on Indy. 5 seconds to go, and Matkovic is going to shoot free throws. Carlo Matkovic wears number 17. He has 5.6 rebounds in today's game. First one, and it's going to roll just out. Bounces in and out. So Gafford comes off court. Davis is going to come on, as well as Brandon Williams. And coming on is going to be Trey Murphy for the Pelicans. Poole coming off. 5 seconds to go. This will be a second shot by Matkovic. He'll shoot it. No good. Rebounded by PJ Washington. PJ going to push the pace. 3, 2, 1. PJ loses it, and it goes out of bounds with 0.2 seconds to go. Not like it matters, but the Pelicans are really excited to get this ball back. We'll see who it goes to. Mavs ball. They're going to run a modified kind of stack here. Klay Thompson right off of the buzzer on the pass in. He cannot get it on a missed mid-range shot, and that will end 3 quarters from New Orleans at the end of 3. The score is 87-79. So we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with the beginning of the fourth quarter in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. Right here on District Nation with the Mavericks and the Pelicans. And welcome back. We stayed on break for the entire quarter in. So we're into the fourth. Bringing this ball up will be Brandon Williams to start the fourth quarter. He'll kick it to Davis. Didn't even expect it. There's got to be a foul on that, on the floor. And it'll be Colts 39-yard field goal right down Broadway. 49ers 24, Colts 17 halftime. 49ers will get the ball to start the second half. Thank you for that update, USN. So the Mavericks will get the ball back here. Washington can pass it in. He gives it to Caleb Martin, who's wide open, goes in for the layup. No good. There's three people on the ground. Two for the Pelicans. One is Caleb Martin, who made that shot, or miss it, actually. So Caleb Martin had the open shot, decided to drive. Two people tripped over each other, and Martin went for a layup. I believe it might have been a pass, but I will call it a shot. I think it should have been a pass. I think he was trying to pass the ball. So Caleb Martin's going to shoot two here. His first one, this one is going to roll out. So no good. 87-79 here with 11:49 to go in the game. Hope you all have enjoyed this game. We've got one quarter to go from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. Second shot is up. No good. Two in a row. There's got to be a violation there. I think it was on the Mavericks because the Pelicans can get the ball back. Either way, he missed it. It was on Davis. He left too early. Clock ticking down as Jeremiah Fears brings the ball up. Finds Queen at the top of the key. Queen posting up a little bit. Queen finds Sadiq Bey. Bey steps out to the three-point line. Comes off a pick. Drives down the middle. Going to go for a mid-ranger over Anthony Davis, and he grabs it. 87-81. Sadiq Bey's had a pretty good game. So now Brandon Williams will have it. Comes off a pick of AD. He gives it up to PJ. Back to Brandon Williams off another pick. Williams drives in. Kicks it out into the corner. Caleb Martin had the three. Decided not to take it. Gives it up to Davis. Davis drives in. Lays it in off the glass, and it's 89-81. And one. Yes! Anthony Davis went up with Derek Queen, and he gets a foul call plus 2 and 1 right here. We've got plenty of votes on today's poll. Thanks to everyone for hanging out with us. 28 points, 13 rebounds for AD, 24 minutes, or 25 rounded up. Here's his and one, and this one is good. And that'll make the score 90-81. Jeremiah Fears will bring this one up. Our stream is just hitting 2 hours now. Wow. Fears gives it up to Queen. Fears going to drive in. Goes up for a layup. Rebounded by Davis, but there's a foul on Brandon Williams. So he hit him as Fears went up. Davis did not like the call. So shooting two here will be Jeremiah Fears. 10:58 to go. And looks like Jason Kidd is talking over this call. I believe he's challenging it. I think he is challenging this call of a foul. I believe he fouled him. And there's a timeout. So he's just timeout call here. Hope everyone's having a good day. We'll go ahead and at this timeout break, check up on the scores around the league. Hope everyone's having a good night. And we're leading up to Christmas. Everyone having a good Christmas Eve. Pacers are currently losing to the Celtics 101-93. Nuggets beating the Jazz 57-32. Grizzlies beating the Thunder 11-9, so that's getting started. That game's underway. We got a final score of Cavaliers beating the Hornets 139-132. That's just a little bit on the basketball world. We're just a few minutes away from getting back to this. 10:58 left in the fourth. And we'll check up on our like count. Hope you'll tune in with us. We'll be doing a lot more basketball, especially during this off season from baseball, because our normal sport is baseball, but we cover basketball as well here at District Nation, especially Mavericks. This is kind of our December to March thing, and some November. There's not too much good basketball in November. So our like count for tonight as we enter a little bit into the fourth is 8 likes. Thank you to everybody who has hit that like button. So we're getting going. AD getting ready to go. Anthony Davis, one of the better rebounders and scorers of the game tonight. Brandon Williams on court for the Mavs as well. So I'm wondering if they've come to a verdict on this call. I think they say no foul. We'll see. So Fears is going to shoot free throws, so they're going to call it a foul. First one up, and he drains it perfectly, and it's a 90-82 game. 8-point lead for the Mavs. We'll see if he makes a second one. Keeps it going. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We got about a quarter to go. I love how the refs just socialize. So the next one's going to be in P.J. Washington. We'll pass this one in to Brandon Williams, so take the ball up. Williams down the left side. Williams jukes. Stops the three-point line. Finds Davis. Davis out to Williams. Into the corner. Driving in Jaden Hardy for a layup. And there's a foul call. So Jaden Hardy's going to shoot 2. 90-83 game with 10 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Fourth quarter action here on District Nation of Dallas Mavericks and New Orleans Pelicans. Thanks for tuning in with me for our first Mavericks game. Enjoyed doing this. So Hardy will shoot his first one here. And this one he will drain, so the Mavericks finally make a free throw. It's taken them a while. So it's 91-83 now. Trying to find a redirect. I don't know of anyone covering NBA. So our redirect will end up being to someone covering Monday Night Football. 91-83. Next one is good, and it's 92-83. Dribbling around. That is Fears. Fears going to drive in. Fears finds a man in the corner, and it goes out of bounds. The pass is no good to Jordan Poole. And it's Mavericks ball. So Caleb Martin is going to throw this one in. 10:26 on the clock and winding down as Brandon Williams dribbles around the three-point line. Lobs it up to Davis. Davis up for a layup. Gets it right in. 94-83. 11-point lead for the Mavs. Poole will bring this one up here. Gives it off. That was off to Murphy, who gives it up to Queen. Poole swings it around. Deep three. Bang! And it's 94-86. 8-point lead, 9:56 to go. Brandon Williams continues to run the point extremely well. He dribbles around. Finds Caleb Martin. Gives it right back. Leaves. Gives it Davis. Davis. Finds a man in the corner. That's Hardy. For 3! No good. Washington grabs a rebound. Washington swings it to Davis inside. Davis gives it back to Washington. Can't get it. Stolen. So now this one's going to be chased down by the Pelicans. He saves it, but the ball's gotten. So Brandon Williams going to get it back. A deep shot with the shot clock winding down. Could not get that one. 9:24 to go. Shot clock violation. That was a very confusing 24 seconds. So they missed it, and then they lost it, so 2 people had to chase it. The 2 people chasing were Jeremiah Fears and Brandon Williams. So Williams got it. He lost it again, so he just had to shoot it from half court. Could not even get it. Wasn't too close. So now the Pelicans will have the ball here. Clock winding down. So it looks like Poole's going to drive in, goes for a layup, and there's a foul call. Is it just me, or do these referees find their whistles only in the fourth quarter? You never know. 9:18 to go. Standing at the bottom is Davis at the bottom of the key and PJ for these free throws. Here's Jordan Poole's first free throw. Gets right in there, and it's 94-87. Klay Thompson and Cooper Flagg are going to come into this game. Hardy comes off the court. It's going to be nice to see AD, Cooper Flagg, and Klay all at the same time. Here probably to play out the rest of the game. You got Davis, PJ, Flagg, Thompson, and Brandon Williams. So you're going to see Brandon run the point probably. Flagg and PJ is the wing. Second shot up. Good. So Flagg's going to give this one in. So you still have Davis and probably PJ down low if you want Cooper, Flagg, and Thompson as your wing. So this one's going to be brought up court. My screen is frozen, just so you know. Don't like this at this point in the game. Excuse me as I try to figure this one out. My screen isn't working for a second. Excuse me. So now it is 94-88. There's a rebound. Missed by the Pelicans, so the Mavericks have the ball again. Sorry for that screen of times. Tip back. Thompson, and that one's out of bounds. A pass to Thompson. Off his hand, and it goes out of bounds. So it's 94-88, if you're wondering. So I just missed about 10 seconds of the game. The Mavericks missed a shot, and then the Pelicans went back and missed a shot. My screen is glitching just a little bit. Excuse me for all these problems. I am very sorry for everything that's going on right now. So now another missed shot by the Mavericks. PJ gets it back, though. Gives it up to... And Trey Murphy's going to get it. He gives it up to Poole. And it's blocked off the glass. So it's 94-90. The Pelicans now have a 7-0 run. So Flagg is going to bring the ball up this time, or he'll give it right back to PJ. Flagg's going to keep it as he brings this ball up. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. We're back. Flagg dribbling around to the right. Flagg, stop and pop, mid-range, no good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Poole with it. Brings it up court. Poole, going to go the distance, tipped out. Grabbed by Davis. Davis gives up a lob. Cooper Flagg going to take it off the glass. So he couldn't grab it on the dunk, but he's able to grab it off the glass and throw up a layup. So it's 96-90. Going to give it off. Queen playing Thompson in post. Queen going to hit a mid-ranger. Bounces in. 96-92. This one given to Brandon Williams to take the point here. Brandon Williams running the point. Drives around. Cooper Flagg with it. Flagg gives it up to Brandon Williams. Williams drives in. Layup. Good. And it's 98-92. 6-point lead for the Mavericks with 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Jeremiah Fears gives it up to Queen. Finds Bey. Sadiq Bey drives in. And he goes for two. Yes, and it's and one. So it's 98-94. Sadiq Bey able to drive in and grab the and one. Sadiq Bey, Cooper Flagg draws the foul. Sadiq Bey grabs 2 points, and he's going to grab an and one. The Pelicans have been making their free throws, and the Mavericks haven't. So you're going to need to do that. You're going to need to start making your free throws if the Mavericks want to win this game. $16 points, 6 rebounds for Sadiq Bey. Here's his and one, and it's good, and it's only a 3-point lead for the Mavericks now. Given off to Ryan Nembhard, who's back in the game. He's going to give it up. Going up for the layup. No good. Tipped by Davis. No good. That was Najee Marshall on the attempted layup. Gives it up. Poole in the corner for the tie. Good. And the game is tied at 98. Not what the Mavericks needed there. And this crowd is fired up after Jordan Poole's game-tying three. Jordan Poole is the one to get it done. So the Mavericks are going to be forced to call a timeout here. Not what the Mavericks wanted there. This game is tied at 98. Queen gave it to Poole in the corner. Cooper Flagg was not there in time. And Poole makes it right in the corner, who is high-fiving people on the sidelines. Not what the Mavericks needed. This game is tied. A great run by the Pelicans. So now you got 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go. What are you thinking? You need Cooper Flagg to start scoring. You want Cooper Flagg, AD, and Thompson to start doing their thing. They have not been hot here in the fourth quarter. None of them have really started to get their feels yet. Davis has been doing his post game. I mean post, not post game. He's been playing in the post well. Thompson has not been anything special. Nothing special at all. I mean, he's playing. That's great, but Thompson has not done anything special in the fourth quarter. Flagg's been doing his thing. We need to see someone step up and just start making some baskets, doing everything we need. We're going to check the viewer count real quickly as we get ready. 857 views. Thank you, everybody. We're getting close to the 1K mark again. We hit it on Saturday with our football game. Football always brings in the viewers, but basketball does as well. So all the fans are fired up in this tie game. This is what the Pelicans did in the first quarter. They were hitting their shots, and the Mavericks weren't, and this is what it's turning into again. I'm wondering, I think Monday Night Football is still in halftime, I believe. They're in the third. They're just getting started. They're just getting started in Indianapolis. So they're showing the hype videos. I like this about NBA. They show what's going on at the court, which I think is interesting. They want the fans to make some noise. 98-98. Got a few minutes left, about half a quarter. A good pass from Queen. Derek Queen brought the ball up about half court, saw Jordan Poole running down to the corner and just gave it to him on a bounce pass, and Poole nailed it. So it's tied at 98. Mavericks going to have the ball. Looks like they're going to show a replay. Nembhard drove in a Poole. Did they call charging? They called a charging foul. No way. They didn't show it, but there's a charging foul. So Jordan Poole's doing everything right now. When did he become good, and why couldn't he have done that with the Wizards? Poole flashing. Gives it up to Poole. Poole loses it for a second, dribbling around. Gives it off to Queen. Poole going to drive in. Finds Sadiq Bey for three. No good. Rebounded by Zion. Kicks it out. Poole for three. Good. And the Mavericks are down 3. So now Nembhard will bring it up. 3 points, field goals this quarter. The Mavericks are 0 for 2. Nembhard dribbling around, needs to find a man. Thompson flashing up. Nembhard off a pick to the right. Nembhard finds Davis. Davis flashing up, goes up for a nice little one, swishes it in, and it's 101-100 with 6 minutes to go. A 1-point lead for the Mavericks here in the fourth. Jumping around. Poole. Bad three this time. No good. A man on him. So it's going to give it up. Nembhard with a man on him. Goes up. Yes! And the Mavericks take a 1-point lead. 102-101. Nembhard's getting it done here in the fourth quarter. Waiting to come in is Daniel Gafford. Fast break points. 22 for the Mavs. 11 for the Pelicans. A lob up. No good. As he tried for the layup. Najee Marshall takes it. Is there a foul call? No way. So there's a foul called as Trey Murphy went for a lob layup. He couldn't get it. And then it looks like that was Najee Marshall who went in for the rebound, got it, and Trey Murphy fell. Jason Kidd does not like that call. 5:26 to go. 102-101. The Mavericks have a 1-point lead. Pelicans with the ball. It's going to be Saddiq Bey to pass this one in. He finds Derek Queen up top with Gafford on him. AD is off court now. Queen drives in. Goes up. Gafford trying for a block. Can't get it. And now the Pelicans will have a 1-point lead. Nembhard will give it to Flagg to bring it up. Flagg is working one down. Nembhard flashes. Gives it back to Flagg. Flagg dribbling. Flagg off a pick. Drives in for two off the board. Yes, and a foul. So now Cooper Flagg needs to make his shots, though, which he hasn't really been able to do much. If you were wondering, on the court right now for the Mavericks, you got Cooper Flagg. Najee Marshall is out there. Ryan Nembhard, Klay Thompson, Daniel Gafford. 14 points for Flagg, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Pretty good game for him tonight. Not the best of his career, obviously. So he drains the first one, and this game is tied at 103. So now Davis is going to come back in. Klay off the court. But PJ's back in. PJ, Nembhard. Davis is questioning, but he is in the game. Flagg is in there as well, along with Gafford. So you got a little bit of a bigger roster here on the court right now. Flagg going to shoot another. See if he can make two to take the lead. He does not. Rebounded by Saddiq Bey. Bey gives it up to Alvarado. The 6-foot guard brings it up court. Gives it up to Queen. Queen with Gafford on him. Pull. Flashes up. Finds Queen. Gonna go up. No good. And a foul. With 4:37 to go. Daniel Gafford fouls Derek Queen, who's going to shoot two now. 103-103. This is why the games always take long. The fouls at the end. Derek Queen, the center of today's game. He is 3 for 4 tonight. Season, he's 79%. If he misses one, that'd be nice. Or even two. The first one he drains. So it's 104-103. 1-point lead. The second one, and he drains it. 2-point lead for the Mavs. Is Cooper Flagg not on court right now? Cooper Flagg is. He's up court. Excuse me, I didn't see him. Nembhard. Dribbling around. Nembhard has been great tonight. He drives in. Step back. Nice little two. Rebounded. Gafford goes back up. No good. Tipped out, so he couldn't get the spot. But Nembhard still has been good, even if he hasn't been scoring as much as everybody else. He's been doing his thing. Gafford on Derek Queen. Queen going to give it off to Williamson. Williamson kicks it out. Alvarado drives in. Out to Queen. Queen with Gafford on him. Queen drives in. Goes up for a little layup. No good, air ball. Alvarado kicks it out to Zion, who goes up, and it rolls in just in time. So it's a 4-point lead for the Pelicans. PJ with it. PJ dribbling around on the right side. Looking for a man. He dribbles around. Going to give it to Davis. Williamson on him. Davis takes a mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Saddiq Bey has it, and he gives it up to Poole. Timeout called. Jose Alvarado hyping up the crowd, but the Pelicans are going to take a timeout. With 3:28 to go here in the fourth, they have a 4-point lead. A 4-point lead for the Mavs. What I see from this game, in my opinion, they are missing Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving could be very helpful for them right now. Give him an extra 20 points. But I am loving the way Ryan Nembhard is playing right now. Nembhard has been very effective. So they got a lot of dancing going on in the stadium. Just so you know, an update on our poll. 22% say opening presents, 13% say movies. Time with family is winning at 39%, and 26% say the time off. And our viewer count, just to check up on that, because I've been liking to look at that just every so often. 973 views, 985 now, 42 people in right now. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out with us today. Thank you so much. Very happy with 42 people in. It's got to be some sort of record for me. We got 42 people in. Everyone be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hope us hit 125 subscribers tonight. Let's try to get 3 subscribers. We got 42 viewers in for this game tonight. If y'all are Mavericks fans, put it in the chat. If you are Pelicans fans, also put it in the chat. Williamson posting up with PJ. Kicks it out. Sadiq Bey going to drive in. Cooper flag on him. Bey going to drive in for a layup. Off the glass. Good. There's a 6-point lead for the Pelicans with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And 1,000 views. We just hit that. Wow. And a spin move by Najee. Stolen. Goes out of bounds. Whose ball is it? Whose ball is it? So that one is tipped. We'll see who got it. So the Pelicans get the ball back. Zion driving in. Gets it off the glass again. And now it's an 8-point lead. This one is slowly getting more out of reach. Najee Marshall with a man on him. No foul call after he got past Poole. Klay Thompson going to trigger a 3. No good. Rebounded by Zion. 8-0 run for the Pelicans. Jason Kidd does not have much to say on the sideline. Poole driving in. Finds Zion. Zion blocked, but there's a foul. Not a foul, but they call it. No foul on that, but they call it. Good thing is Zion stinks at shooting free throws, so he probably won't make 2 here. The Mavericks are going to need a good run here. 0 field goals in the last 3-14 for the Mavs. They need something here. Well, I'm heading out to go keep getting ready to track Santa. All right, see you later, USN. Hope you have a great day. Zion, 74% on free throws. Here's the first one. And it bounces in. It's a 112-103 game. Mavericks trail by 9 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Now you got to start triggering threes. See who can get electric. Here's the second. Takes a couple dribbles. Shot is up. And he drains it, and it's a 10-point lead. 10-point lead for the Pelicans with 2:27 to go. Flag will bring this one up. Off a pick. Oh, and he slips. He slips. Given up to Washington in the corner. P.J. Washington for 3. 113-106. Poole will bring this one up. 7-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Now they got to start wasting time. Poole is going to kick it to Zion. Zion. And another foul. AD did not like that call, but Williamson gets another call. They're giving everything to Zion right now. If he sneezed on Zion, they'd probably call it. Actually, I'll just stay. All right, USN, thank you. Just stay and hang out. You can stay and see how this game finishes. So Zion is going to shoot again. Both teams are in bonus. First one is up. He drains it. Of course, he's 79% from the field, but this is the one game he's going to go 4 for 4. But as many people say in basketball, and then I've heard my father actually said this, everybody misses once. We'll see if Zion misses once tonight. He's going to drain it. 9-point lead. Flag. Dribbling up. Hopefully he doesn't slip. 22 points for Zion, who has 8 rebounds as well. Cooper flag. Could he give it up to 80? 80 for 3? Nope. Rebounded by the Pelicans. 150 to go. And now you got to start chucking up threes. 9-point lead for the Pelicans. Queen with it. Derek Queen gives it to Zion. Zion goes up. Gets it. It's an 11-point lead. PJ Washington brings the ball up the floor. Finds AD. AD finds Clay. Clay has a couple men on him. He can't get it, but Davis is going to tip it in and make it 117-108. So now Flag's going to play some tight defense on Poole here with 1:20 to go. And he gets a steal. He gets a steal. Flag can't get the... Do they not call it? So Flag gets hacked as he goes up, but they don't call a foul. Flag had the steal. Poole had it. Flag had a steal. So Poole tried to catch up with him. Flag went down. Yeah, he hit his wrist going up, and they didn't call it. Not working so far, but they're going to get the ball back. Rebounded by Davis. Tipped away. Zion grabs it somehow. So now Poole will bring it up. They got to start trying to get steals. Flag's going to do it. A pick coming. It's on Flag. Poole will stop and pop three. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson, 58 seconds to go. 57. 56. Finds Flag. Flag drives in. Little two. Foul called. With 51 to go, they are trailing by 9. So 51 seconds to go. 9-point lead for the Pelicans. So Flag will take a shot here. And he misses it. Flag has not been good from the line tonight. That is the one thing I can say about this game. If they make their free throws, this is a different score. 10 for 20 for the Mavericks. 21 for 25 for the Pelicans from the free throw line. Second one, and Flag finds a way to drain it. So it's 117-109. Pelicans will call a timeout. 8-point lead with about 51 seconds to go. Not what you wanted to see, but hopefully they can rattle off a few threes. I think it is. Or if you're going to send it to overtime, that'd be cool too. I think anything would be good right now if it involves a comeback. They're showing some highlights from this game, but 1 day and 7 hours, that is. Yep, we burned 2 hours with this stream, so we are probably going to end up going to... We're going to find someone to go to. I have no idea who it's going to be. So I think we might end up going to Snowman tonight. So if y'all will help me, we'll go over and support him for the night. It's now 51 seconds to go. This is going to be passed in. Pelicans will have the ball. Poole running to the other side of the court to take it up. They're probably going to burn some time now. Pressure's on them, though. There's a trap. Recovered, though. Trey Murphy for three. Wide open. No good. Rebounded by the Mavs. Taken by Najee Marshall. Marshall driving in. Gets it. So it's 117-111. Shot clock is still going. 32 seconds to go in the game. A good press going here. Gives it up. Poole. Gonna drive. It's a long pass here. Sadiq Bey off the rim. No good. Najee Marshall will take it up. Najee Marshall to the rim. 117-113. It's a 4-point game. It's a 4-point game. It's a 4-point game. And they're looking good now. A 4-point game with 14 seconds to go. The Pacers will take another timeout. Wow. That's my one word right now. They have come back. They're showing some fight is left. .5 seconds to go. Well, I'll see you on the 24th whenever you join. I will try to join at some point, USN. 14.5 seconds to go. 117 to 113. They've got a foul. Four-point deficit. 14.5 to go. If this were March Madness, I think it would be a lot different. But it's NBA, but it is still a whole lot of fun to watch a close game like this. Chances are they're going to give the ball to Jordan Poole. I think that is who they're going to give the ball off to. Here we go. They're going to give it up, and it's tipped out of bounds by Najee Marshall. So get the ball back. The ball tipped out. They're telling it's going to be Derek Queen to pass it in. They'll probably foul as soon as the ball comes in this 4-point deficit. They have a stack going here. So he knows he can't move. Queen. Ready to go. Slaps it. Going to give it off to someone here. There's got to be a foul call. But no, he's telling him. Jason Kidd tells him to foul. So now it's going to be Trey Murphy to shoot free throws. .4 seconds to go. Trey Murphy is 100% in fourth quarter free throws, and he's going to drain his first one. I don't know how you do that. He's 100% in fourth quarter free throws. 25 for 25 this season. Let's see what he does. 10.4 seconds to go, 5-point deficit. They need to now hit 2 threes without them making any free throws. The second one is good. So now it's a 6-point game. Will the Mavericks call timeout? They will. So the Mavs will call a timeout here. We've got 1,100 views tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with us today. We're going to probably end up going to one of my personal friends, Pure Adrenaline Sports. That's going to be our redirect. We're going to show Pure Adrenaline Sports some love tonight. So they're showing the dance cam still. So they got about 7 seconds to go. Klay Thompson will come into the game, so they need some shooters in. That's obvious. The Mavericks will need some shooters. They got to hit a 3 and then hit another 3 without any fouls happening, which probably won't work, but that's their best option. Here we go. Here we go. Kicks it out. Davis. Klay, and it's blocked. The Pelicans will have the ball, and this game is over. The Pelicans get a steal right as soon as the game happens. They passed it in to Anthony Davis, and it got stolen by Trey Murphy, and this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. The New Orleans Pelicans have their first 5-game win streak since March of 2023. Wow. So that was a good game. Final score is going to be 119-113. I feel like that's a pretty good game. The Mavericks showed some fight at the end of the game. You got to admit that. They showed some fight. There is no changing that. The Mavericks obviously showed some fight tonight. They had a good second quarter. Second and third quarter were good. It's just the fourth quarter and the first quarter, beginning and the end. That was not the good part. So that will end tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in tonight. Final score, once again, is 119-113. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. for today's broadcast. I hope you all have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas. We'll see you after Christmas. Won't be able to stream until then. Hope everyone has a great break. Thank you so much for tuning in. Over 1,000 views today. That's amazing. So there is your redirect link. I think it could have been better. Cooper Flagg didn't have the best game he could have. Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson obviously had amazing games. It's just other people didn't. That's just how it goes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Oh, we got our poll. 43% said time with family. 18 and 18 for opening presents and watching movies, and then 21 the time off. We're going to end that now. So now I'm going to go ahead. There's your redirect link. Hope everyone has an amazing day. I'll see you in the next stream. Go Mavs, go Nats, go Commanders, and any other team you root for. Till then,